Platyfions.
Okay, we're live now.
Oh, we're live now. Hello! It's just, oh god, I can't believe we're doing it, fucking hell.
Let me get the link out places, and we'll chill for like a few minutes, and then we'll get into showing the art.
Yeah. Oh. Adverts. There we go, we can give it a couple of minutes.
That way, like, because there's like an ad break that starts like.
Yeah, it immediately popped up on mine when I loaded the window? Sure. Pop it in the little corner there. There we go. Oh, is there anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? You know, I can't believe, like thinking back to when we did the first stream this month. It feels like only the other day that we did it, but also like not like a really long time ago as well. Like this has been a month.
Right.
It has been a month and a half.
I am also surprised by that. Everything just.
We're also halfway through the year now.
God, right?
Technically. Yeah. Oh. I can feel this body dying all around me.
Welcome in, Rin. I'm just getting posts out, and then we'll get into this.
Hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening. I did put them out, didn't I? Yes, I am Toto friend.
If you don't know who this is Crewe.
Hello.
He was.
I've been in the chat for most of the streams.
He does or at least did the Higurashi retrospective anime series on his channel.
I mean, technically speaking, it came back. Technically.
Right.
I'm blaming you for that, by the way, the fact that it came back. Because it was after we did that first stream of the month. I was just like, yeah, I guess I can finally have a look and see if I can get it back up.
Right.
So people, because I would assume this will be a VOD as well. People can blame this guy, this man's, for that getting back up.
You're welcome.
You're doing all your Shiro's work, sir. I blame this man's.
Blame me all you need.
I will. You did this! You did this to me! As I reach across the Atlantic and grab you by the lapels.
Well, shit.
Gonna open the window as well.
Tea should be done now, so I guess we can, kind of start.
Yeah, let's get the ball rolling.
So one of the things that we started this month for the Matsuri event was an art prompt challenge, which I was very nervous about putting out there because I didn't know how well it would be received or how much attention it would get. And dear God, it got a lot of shares and likes, way more than I had expected. But it did not get as many prompt responses as I thought from that reception, which will mean definitely improvements will be made on it next year.
It's still early days. It's only the second year. And did we have one last year? I can't remember.
Technically, yes, but we didn't have a graphic for it. It was very last minute. So we kind of shelved it last year secretly, and remade it this year better.
Right.
But there's still improvement to be made. And for the second year of
It's-
us doing Matsuri, it has grown a lot more than I thought in just the second year.
You've done really well. Be happy with yourself, because you did all this.
Thank you.
Round of
And
applause.
and next year there is an idea someone had. Oh, voice crack. God damn it. There is an idea someone had mentioned in doing something musical with as like a group collaborative thing. And
Oh my.
Mm-hmm. And we'll
I'll,
see how that goes.
I'll get to practicing then, I guess.
But yeah, any ideas people have, we'll look into and use to grow everything.
Mm.
And those that also knew, we do have the What Higurashi Means to You video coming. I just need people to get to work on the translations like they said they would. That's pretty much all I'm waiting for on that. I just need to also like edit it together, but waiting on the subtitling is a pretty big ordeal.
Do you wanna talk about the one that you shared in the our little private chat? I think it was last night or the day before. The skit one.
Oh, I could do that, couldn't I? Yeah, I could do that. I'll just set it up like towards the end of stream.
Yeah. It was very good.
I was surprised because that was like really creative. Most people kind of did the normal paragraphs or submitted a video of their own. There was a VTuber that sent in her model sharing her response.
Oh yo!
But then two people from the AX planning committee server, where they're doing like a group meetup in cosplay to meet Rikishi, submitted a skit of themselves playing chess, kind of Umineko-esque, and shared their thoughts on what it meant to them. So that was like really creative.
It's a really it's a really cool idea.
Mm-hmm. Welcome in, Cal. You're good for missing yesterday. It went way shorter than I thought it would. That's probably
yes.
It was probably the shortest.
Undefeated.
Crew's record of 6 hours is unmatched, except for the school days stream. But
longest standing guest.
yes,
Yeah. It was a good stream yesterday. I really enjoyed it. All the streams have been good this year.
Mm-hmm. It kind of shows like how much I've kind of grown with and grown confident with doing that sort of thing.
6 hour stream supremacy. You're damn right about that. The legendary 6 hour stream, which I think will be going out on the... Because if you have missed a stream this year, not only can you watch them here on twitch.tv, on Justin TV, you can also find them over on the Tudio Weeb channel, where they are being re-uploaded, both last year's and this year's.
I believe yours is tomorrow.
You'd know better than me.
I think that's how the scheduling went. I think it was the old ones were Mondays and then the new ones were Wednesdays. But yeah, if you missed yesterday's stream with Hedgehog, that'll be out on Wednesday, and Cruise from last year will be out on tomorrow.
Yeah. I can't remember what happened last year. I downloaded the one that you sent in the chat like last year or whatever. I haven't looked over it. I'm terrified. I've been rewatching all the old ones and the new ones. It's just for like.
Be prepared for 2 to 3 hours of Power Rangers and other random discussion, and then
Well,
finally
of course.
Higurashi.
What else? Like, what else were we going to talk about? It's not like this is a special celebration event thing or anything.
Nah. But yeah, I was surprised how short Hedgehog's was, because I knew she wanted out by like 5 because she had like something going on.
Yeah.
But for how much I had written down and how much we got through, it was like, not counting the episode, it's like an hour and a half.
Hmm. Is hers the shortest then?
It is. It would be
Wow.
hers or probably Corvid or Loki.
Right.
I believe. Let me check what Kitten's was, because hers was probably short too.
But no, like this year's streams have been really really fun. I'm glad I've been able to actually, because I didn't catch any of them live last year. Not even my own, technically, when you think about it.
Right.
But I really enjoy being able to watch along with everyone else. I actually played video games while listening to it in the background. I collected a full set of Dragon Balls like 3 times during one stream.
Jesus.
Yeah, man, grinding away, getting that wishes.
Mm-hmm. Looking at
A lot of
the
fun.
ones uploaded now, right now Loki's is the shortest, at an hour and a half.
Oh. Blimey.
But yeah, I guess we'll kind of get into the big thing today, the 50 pieces of art from the Matsuri event.
Yeah.
And like I said, those tags are simple up top and bottom, but those took 2.5 hours to get through everyone's. So here was, day one was Keiichi, because K1, of course.
Very nice.
I mean,
I'll have to make the window bigger so I can actually.
mhm.
Technology, please work with me. There we go. Oh yeah, so it's like painted sort of like brush style. That's very nice.
Mhm. Just a second, I'm pulling up the rest of the prompts so I can remember which days are which.
That would be helpful.
Yeah,
I wonder
like
if each of the stars are meant. Sorry, I wonder if like each of the stars are meant to represent like one of the other like club members. Because if so, that's very clever.
I didn't think about that.
Well, because Keiichi would be red,
Right.
orange would be Rena, yellow would be Sadako, blue would be Rika. Yeah, Mion would be green, and then Hanyu would be purple.
I did not think about that until you brought that up. That makes so much sense.
We need to. But if we're going to do this, we're going to do this properly. We're going to look at this as art critics. We're going to look into like the secret meaning behind each art piece. See what the artist was really going for.
My head's just dead from putting those tags on. I didn't think to look.
You have had a very busy month. To be fair.
How do I look at my profile on Twitter on mobile?
For profile, you like swipe right, and it'll bring up like the bar, and then at the top it should say profile.
Okay, I found it. Here we go. So yeah, that's the first of the Keiichis. I think this had the most submissions, being the first day. Here's Corvid's guest of the channel last year. This is the least sus of the arts I've seen this month.
That's.
There's one that was submitted later on that I debated whether or not I should have put in. But this...
That's COVID, man. That's COVID.
Oh,
So
the sus one wasn't even Corvid's.
oh well. I know Drew said in the past that if we ever do a convention that he's going to dress up in Angel Mort. Does that mean I'm dressing up as this?
You have to. It's canon.
It's canon now. It's a canon event.
It's a canon. That was the whole
We're
thing in
bringing
our
it
stream
back.
last year. It's a canon
We're
event.
bringing it back. I've always admired. Actually, I really like the texturing on the colors and again the brushwork.
Mhm. What I like about Corvids especially is having those influences from like the older manga panels.
Yeah, so like there's like a bit of like obscurity and like bringing back that it's an older reference, sir, but it checks out.
Yes.
Is that actually based off of like a character for like one of the other '07 characters? Because I feel like I don't pretend to be an expert, but like it does seem to be like tugging on a brain cell of like this is a reference within a reference.
It could be. I feel like it just kind of takes from Rena a bit with the schoolgirl outfit, but
Probably. Actually, yeah, you know, now that I'm looking at the shirt more, that is probably Rennis, isn't it?
and he's got the swimsuit on under it too, so.
Mm.
Next, this is someone that did a lot of really cool, like, stylistic ones on paper.
Yes, yes, I've seen some of these. Like like these. I really like their style. I love the style that they've got for these.
It feels very. Have you ever played, like, the Worms games?
Now you know. Now that you've said it, it's like I totally get what you mean.
They look
Particularly like the
Worms.
bottom left one has like big worms energy.
Yes. This person sadly dropped out a few days in because they had some personal stuff going on, but the stuff that they did put in was, like, amazing.
Well, I hope they're feeling better, and I hope they know how much we appreciate what they did. As is, we will continue to sing their praises as we see the rest of them.
Right. This is
That's really good.
Rena Alt from the Studio Weeb server. I watched them make this one in VC once.
Oh, they live streamed it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They kind of went along with that same sort of quote-unquote punishment game.
Yeah, yeah. I just realized he's wearing a bra.
I thought it was just a maid outfit.
I kind of blanked it out and just thought, oh yeah, he's just wearing a full dress. No, it's a friendly little bra.
I see that now. I was so focused on the maid hairpiece that I thought it was just a maid outfit.
Don't read into that.
Things happen.
Oh.
Next, I don't know how to say their name. Soberika. They were like God's strongest warrior because they put in responses for almost every prompt.
Wow.
And all of them are such different art styles.
Oh, so this is one to look forward to.
Yes, there's some really
nice,
really fucked up ones they did, but
well, it wouldn't be Higurashi if we weren't getting fucked up a little bit.
Right.
That's really good. That is profile picture worthy.
Mm-hmm. This one and their Rena are kind of in this style, but
oh well, I'm looking forward to that then.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's like this is I think it's in Kai where he gets the two kids to like help him out with something, and he he side eyes the camera and just goes yosh.
I could see
I feel like that's that bit.
I feel like it's also like very the baseball scene where he's like trying to get the pitcher to side with him.
Yes, yes. Look forward to us covering that at some point when we get to it in Higurashi Abridged.
Oh my god, yes. I love baseball. I want to be involved in that one.
Drew!
Drew, if you're listening to this...
Is there anyone left?
Get the baseball fan in on it.
He can be the commentator. Ooh!
This was day 2, which was the retro prompt. Which was very inspired by, I think it's Filthy Hector on Twitter.
Okay.
Who does a lot of like the very 80s-esque styles for them.
Yeah. But I mean, as a child of the 90s, to me it just takes me back to like the title cards for like Rugrats
Yeah, sort
or
of Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell, yeah. Like the added in bits from the dub of Sailor Moon.
This might be the one Mion prompt,
Oh,
technically.
and I'd
Spoilers.
argue it's one of the best.
Right.
I legitimately really like that one. Just nice chill vibes.
This was, I think, the last of Rena Alt's ones that she did. Or he did, I'm not sure. For the retro prompt. And I feel it took
No,
a lot.
Satoshi-kun Yamate!
I think it took a lot from, like, 90s, like, yaoi. Because I can see bits of, like, Cardcaptor Sakura.
Wow. I really like the. Obviously, it's like just like the sketch phase, but it's like it's. I still think that's really. I still think that's really nice.
And the last of the retro prompts, I think, was also Soberika, who did kind of like a pixel art for Rika.
It kind of reminds me of one of the sprites that they would have used in like the early Yu-Gi-Oh video games. Like I think it's like Duelist of the Roses or something. It really sort of invokes a similar kind of. I don't want to. Is rough the wrong word? I'm not sure, but like
No,
kind of just like that kind of
like,
style.
it's just very early or mid 90s.
Yeah,
I think they put
I do
their
like that.
inspiration for it. I can't remember what, but I'll look on Twitter right now.
Actually, I do like the shade of her eyes on that. Like it's different from what they normally would be, but it's a good interesting different.
It says Rika goes Shizuka. One of the first things I thought when I hear retro. I looked it up once. I can't remember what it is.
Izuka. I can't say I'm familiar with it, but it's still like regardless of that,
I think it's a certain
it's
manga artist.
probably. It's very good still. Very 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 cool.
Actually, I'm looking at this. This says Shizuka Kawai, a character in the Yu-Gi-Oh manga and anime series. So you might have been spot on.
Oh my god, was I that close? Wow. Maybe that was. Oh wow. Okay. Well. Go me.
Day 3 was Paranoia, and there was quite a few different takes on this.
Ooh.
Corvid went with Rena and the aliens, and a bit cuter idea, but
It's like the South Park aliens.
yes, the visitors.
Yes.
That's what I thought when I saw it.
I mean, I don't watch South Park. I've only seen like the odd little bit, but don't they like moo or something?
Yeah, because they're like trying to find the most intelligent species on Earth, and they find out it's cows.
Oh right. Well, there you go then. Well, when we get to a bridging atonement, that's the aliens have to sound like that now.
Yes.
Moo 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 moo.
If someone can animate them in like the South Park kind of construction paper style,
That'd be great.
here's the other Paranoia response, which took a lot from like creepypasta.
Yo. Oh, that's so cool.
I didn't think there'd be a creepypasta crossover, but hell yeah.
Maybe that's a prompt for next year.
I think this person, because we talked about it yesterday in Hedgehog's stream, that she also was kind of inspired through like creepypasta in her channel,
Yeah.
and then through that sort of Higurashi. So maybe there's like some overlap between the two. in like discovering each other.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to. Is that meant to be Shion at the very back? At the very back there in like a blue mask or something.
Yeah, it's Shion, and it's I think Eyeless Jack is that one's creepypasta.
Right. I'm not familiar with creepypastas all that much.
I'm not
Excuse
sure
me.
which one Sadako's is supposed to be, but I think obviously the Mion one on the left is Slender Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Eyeless Jack. The Rika I think is Sonic.exe.
I think it is. Yeah.
I can't tell what Sadako's is, and I think Rena's might be Jeff the Killer.
Oh, there was a game that a friend of mine played like nearly a decade ago now. I think it was like a popular creepypasta game at the time, but like where you're going through like a underground and you're getting chased by someone in a hood. I think that's what that's meant to be.
Mm-hmm. Probably the Jeff the Killer one then.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
We'll for the sake of the argument, we'll say yes.
And then I think this is the last Paranoia, which was also Soberika, who did another Rena.
Ooh. Very Oberdin. Reminds me. What is it called? Something of the Oberdin. Though more sketchy, obviously. That's really cool though.
Yeah, the line art kind of gave it a lot more hectic of a style, especially since it's like on her head, so it's like the mind is scrambling.
I believe that's called hatching, my dear Yandere.
I don't know art terms.
I vaguely remember that from like nearly 15 years ago.
Thank you for correcting me. And then we get to the Shion prompts with Corvid. Shion had quite a few prompt responses.
Gee, I wonder why. Someone was like you've galvanated all of the Shion fans or something.
Yeah, I totally hit up every single one of them and told them to put something in.
You were like, look, I'll give you $10 if you could just send me Shion art.
That sounds...
think of it as a commission, if you will.
That sounds a lot more sus saying it that way. I just need every piece of Shion art.
I don't care what it is. No, but like classic Corvid, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I've always admired his yeah, it would be style. Yeah, like it does obviously it feels like a combination of like a lot of the different styles used in the anime and maybe like a bit of the manga, and he's sort of like he's fine-tuned it into well, his style.
Right.
Oh. I can talk art stuff.
Welcome in, Landon. And here's another from them who did Shion as well.
Yo! I love this art style! Oh, man. It's so expressive and I love it.
If they could, like, animate this...
Yeah, oh my god,
It would be very, like, I guess Newgrounds animation?
Yeah, yeah. Man alive. Oh, that's brilliant.
This was a random one that was put in, so I just included with the Shions, but Lou is the person that helped inspire the art challenge last year.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they did a few of these where it was like scenes from the series. There's one for Onikakushi that'll come up later on.
Nice. Again, I like the hatching and I like the shading on it. The muted colors also like worked pretty well, obviously for like the context of the scene itself.
Right, and I'm always drawn to like the hand drawn ones too.
Yeah, yeah. The hand like this might just be more sort of just like preference kind of thing, but like there is as clean as a digital piece of drawn art. I need to stress that there. As clean as it is, like the roughness of like pencil or pen to paper is always very what's the word I'm looking for here? Like it, the texture
It
of it,
adds
I guess,
it adds depth to it.
is yeah. I think that's what I'm trying to say.
Right. It adds some sort of dimension.
Yes, like a dimension.
Oh, or Cal, it's good. It was just a bot. It was trying to sell us on cheap viewers. What was this one? Oh, this was day 5, which was level 5.
Oh. Again with the worm's energy.
Yes.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Even the use of like the colors is just very it pops off of the page and it's so good. I really hope this person is doing well.
I would have loved to see some of their takes on like later scenes, or not scenes, prompts that were given.
Yeah.
But what I really liked about this one is like they didn't just pick one character; they went through everyone that's gone level 5 in the main series.
Yeah. When did Rika go level 5?
This scene.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right, yeah, okay.
This is where I say that there's some.
That's what we call a transition in the business.
So Marika did a lot of like the sort of more mentally disturbed images, as well as the like really cute ones,
Yeah.
which I love because it's a bit of both with the series. But yeah.
And again, just really good. I don't remember the knife going all the way through, but
It's a bit of the Michael Myers effect where it just extends.
it's poetic license.
Yes.
Very good.
And day 6 was secondary cast because I didn't want to just have a bunch of prompts with like every character listed.
Yeah. There is a lot, to be fair. Like you could have just have done a whole list of just like not even all the characters, but just like the more well-known ones.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know Spanish, so I don't know what is said on the bottom. It's like Irie something. I don't know.
I'm not too sure either, I'm afraid.
If there's any people that speak Spanish in chat, I would love to know.
I like that Takano. That's a good grumpy Takano.
Mm-hmm. And I debated putting a Takano prompt in as its own, but
Well, because Takano's birthday is like the 26th or something, isn't it?
it's one of those days.
It's somewhere along this month. So
I know Sataka's is the 24th because there was a lot of prompts for that day.
yeah.
That was the only secondary cast we got. But
Hey.
day 7 was favorite 7th expansion character. So this could be anyone from Higurashi or anything else, which some people took and went with that instead of just doing Higurashi.
Oh, nice.
So of course Corvid did their favorite being Satoko.
Very good.
And then Lou did, I think it's Anje from Umineko.
Okay, I'm vaguely aware of the Umaneko cast. I know there's one that's called like Shannon or something.
Yeah, the only reason I know Shannon because she's with George, and that's the only meme I know from the series.
Right. Sure, I will take your word on it, sir.
Hell yeah. That's the do not know Umineko. But this one they did on Satoshi's day, because they share the same birth date, I think.
Oh,
So I just also included this as this favorite 7th.
that's fair.
Sobarika,
Oh, excuse me.
I think she's from Higambana. I do not know the character.
I'm not that aware. I mean, it seems very Rika-esque. So if this is like one of her variants,
Mm-hmm.
that's probably that. Oh, they've got the translation for the for
okay.
the Spanish one.
So it's
Like that,
Irie,
darling.
like that, darling? I don't know the context of it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cal. Day 8 was Rena.
Hey, best girl time.
I believe that was day 4, but
Well, you believe wrong, sir.
but yeah, here's Corvid's Rena. They took the adult prompt, I think, and blended it with her.
Nice.
Sobarika again with a cute one, unlike the Rika earlier.
Oh.
You'd be
It'd
like,
be like go ahead instead of like, if that makes sense.
that makes more sense dramatically, I think, because he was at a computer, so it's probably like, oh, pull that thing up. I don't know.
Oh, right, okay. Pull the lever, E-Ray.
Here's the Power Rangers one from Lou.
Yes, look at that.
This was the first days of the crossover prompt. So to take Higurashi or another series and blend it with the other.
Yeah.
And I told them to do this one based on our joke from the movie watch.
Yes. For the people who might have missed that, there was a sequence in the movie where the like SWAT officers like stormed the school in Atonement. I don't know the proper names. I'm English.
Sumi Horoboshi.
That one. And we as we were watching, we were just like go Power Rangers, and then afterward we put the Power Rangers theme on, and it worked surprisingly well. Oh, that's very cool. I love that. I really love that.
I figured you'd love this one.
You need a Shion as the Sixth Ranger at the back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
Or maybe she's Zordon. She's the tube and a head. A head and a tube, in fact.
Sobarika, for their crossover, did Sayana Uta and mixed it with Ryukishi's art style.
Right. So what's the other one for context? Because obviously I don't need the context, but for the people who do,
I have not read, but it is a really disturbing visual novel.
Oh, that's why the background looks like meat.
Yeah.
Very good though, very good. Really emulated the style there.
Mm-hmm. Day 11 was Punishment Game. So here is the Onikakashi art I mentioned earlier from Lou.
That is really interesting. That's wow. That's a really interesting one. I don't know what else to say apart from that. It's one that I feel like I could look at for like a really long time, and still just sort of like marvel at it. Is the best way to kind of put it.
Right.
Like for a multitude of reasons. We've said before, like with like the hatching and obviously like the hand drawn. I guess that would be pencil, just going from the texture and shading and all that. I could be wrong.
I believe it's pencil.
Oh, that's very good.
I really like the watching over by like
Yeah,
Shiro.
yeah. And like the eyes being sort of like diamond-esque. Actually, it's the same for all of them now that I look closer. Ooh.
That's I think their art style.
Yeah, the signature one. Very cool.
Here is the really sus one from Soberika. I do not. I'm not fluent in German, so I'm not going to try and translate what Schleckerboy is.
At a guess, I want to think it's sexy boy.
But judging
could be wrong.
by the adults only in the corner, I assume it's something very porno.
Oh yes, it's the ecchi manga spin-off with the Higurashi cast. Ugh. Please don't do that.
Oh boy. I like the Mion in the corner. Just
Yeah.
let's draw attention to that a little bit. Day 12 was Rika. Corvin going
I
through
really like that
the
one.
different stages of Rika.
Yeah. It and like someone could be like, oh, it should have been colored in. I think it's better that it's not. It kind of lends more to it.
Right. Especially with the emphasis on the different colors of the eyes.
Yes. Wow. And I'm guessing that's a textured brush effect as well that you can get in Studio Paint.
Might be.
Probably. Ooh.
Soberika again hitting us with that scene.
Very good.
And then they hit us the next day with the prompt being Gen Z. So to go from that to that was quite a jump.
Well, I could be wrong, but I believe that's a reference to like a game.
It is
like a relatively recent game.
It's Needy Streamer Overload, I think.
Yeah, and she's got like an eye patch or something, and then like you've got to like, it's basically like Streamer Simulator.
Yeah, I haven't played it, but they did use that as a reference for it.
That's really cool. I really like that. Oh, and the Sonic at the back.
And I believe in the top left is the picture for Sayana Uta.
Oh yes. Oh, there's so many layers.
Day 14 was Natsumi. So they took the manga cover art and redid it to their own style.
So she's, I've heard the name. I've seen the cover of the manga. Who are they exactly?
They're related to the Kimiyoshis, and she's from like the console arcs.
Right. Okay then. Okay.
I haven't read too many of those. Specifically horror arcs, I did not like the side characters in, so I just stopped reading it.
No, that's fair. And I'm guessing that's also how you say when they cry in German as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or when they. That's really interesting. Just from that aspect as well.
Day 15, another Soberika art piece, was 1,500 seconds.
Yo! Oh, wow. So Soberika really just pulling out like all the stocks for this.
They put everything into a lot of these.
They really did. I'm gonna have to follow them once we've done this.
Mm-hmm. Day 16. This is someone that I've followed for a while, and I have some stickers from them actually.
Oh.
Day
that's
16
adorable.
Was Watanagashi, as that was Watanagashi Day.
Hey.
So you have these very festive fun arts, and then we'll get into one later for the day that wasn't. But yeah, she makes her own visual novel as well.
Oh, yo.
Let me look up what it is. She posted on Instagram.
You'll have to play it on stream once it's done.
Right.
Free endorsement.
I think it's Death by Begonia. Yes.
Ooh.
And the first part is out on Steam, so I probably could play it now.
Oh. But yes, that's very good. I do like that one, and I'm guessing that's the. For a second, I actually thought that was the. What are the treats that they give Keiichi in the first one?
Ohagi.
Yeah, for a second I thought it was that, but then I was just like, no, it's cotton, you dumb bastard.
Right. Corvid also put in a Watsunagashi. Another fun and festive one.
Oh, wow.
And I believe the next one we're going to show is not fun and festive. Soberika hit us with another banger.
Oh, I love that. That's brilliant.
In my head, I did not think that we'd get this level of Watsunagashi, but I'm glad we did, because it did give enough room for creative licensing, I guess.
That's great. That's really good.
And they did make an uncensored one too in their replies.
Oh, well then.
I didn't put it in the slideshow, but
Just
it does
for terms of
exist.
services.
Day 18, because no one put in for Soul Brothers, which was day 17.
Oh, maybe next time.
Satoshi was day 18.
Oh, Babby. Look at Babby.
Looks like he's doing a little potty dance. I don't know about that, but
It kind of looks like he's wearing a diaper as well, just for the. I'm guessing that's their art style, but it does look a little.
Soberika, after traumatizing everyone with the Watsunagashi, put a really wholesome Satoshi art out there.
Oh, that's lovely. Those.
Day 19 was the second crossover day. So I don't know the crossover here. I believe it's one of the Hoyoverse games. But they put Keiichi as like a gacha pull on that.
Oh, all right. I mean, he's 4 stars. That's something. That's very cool. That's very nice. I don't get the reference, but it's still I still really like that.
Right. Soberika again pulled from another quote-unquote disturbing VN with Tsubihime as the crossover.
Do recognize the style. I don't know what it's from, but I do sort of recognize that kind of yeah.
Mm-hmm. I haven't read it yet either, but
Yet,
yeah. After school days, potentially. We'll see. Day 20, sadly, was Mayon, who did not get any specific prompts.
Whoa. Mayon, you're looking a little different there.
So day 21, Corvid put in for the Angel Mort prompt. Ayua or Feathering, whichever you want to go by.
I call that. Wow. Those are some dogs. Please stop shouting outside. Ah.
Um, 2 prompts got skipped. The 22nd was the ladder scene, and 23 was summer fun, which I thought people would have had fun with, or put something in. We'll keep it next year.
Yeah.
So day 24 being Satoko's birthday, of course, would be the Satoko prompt.
And of course, COVID. Yes, COVID came back for Satoko's birthday. COVID came out swinging. Am I sure I'm awake?
Maybe.
This was all a dream.
Lou put in another Satoko.
Hey! Very cool with the fragments and is this our first? Actually, no, because we had the grown-up Renner earlier. I was going to say, is this the first like Gosotsu reference?
Actually, I think the first would have been Aiua, because the grown-up
yeah.
Rena would have been is it Reiwa? Is the manga that has the most adults?
I do not know. You're asking you're asking the wrong person, mate. I am vaguely aware as to what's going on with that.
I believe it's Reiwa. Yes.
But yes, very good.
Sobarika not traumatizing us with Satoko.
Aww. Oh, that's adorable.
This person came in late and put in, I think, prompts for every day since. At least most of them.
Oh, that's nice. Look at these friends.
Friends. Possible roommates.
No, they are totally just friends. What are you talking about?
Sea of Fragments was day 27.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Sadly, the one prompt I was really looking forward to got skipped, which was Maho Shoujo. Which would have been...
And what is that?
Magical Girl.
Oh, right, okay.
So I was hoping that we'd get like some versions of like Mion and Shion, or some of the characters that didn't have.
Yeah, because there's that one time in
Kira, yeah.
Yes, yeah. That would have been funny to see all of them in Magical Girl outfits.
Maybe I'll put it like in English next time.
Maybe that was the stumbling block.
This was day 28, Hanyu. Beanie came back and did this one.
Oh, I really like that. Look at the pretty fireworks. I think that's fireworks.
I think so too.
Yeah. Could be snow, actually.
It could be.
Probably fireworks. It's probably fireworks.
This is
That's adorable.
Day 29 by them again, which is main character as an adult.
Hey! When Rika goes traveling the world. I do know that bit from when they grow up. She's like, fuck this place, I'm out.
Right. And I don't know if anyone's put in any for today, which is A Miracle Together, which I was hoping someone would by now so I could show it. Let me take a gander. Nope, nothing yet.
No.
But there are a few extras that I just didn't know where to put. This is from Lou. It's another Mion and Shion together, so...
Oh. Oh,
Another half win for
oh, that's
Mion.
adorable.
This is one
We
that
need
I
a
think
proper,
would have been in color.
proper like, yeah. Oh, imagine this in color. But like we need like proper Mion appreciation. Maybe for next year. Give her a whole week.
Whole week,
Whole week of
nothing,
Mion just doing stuff.
nothing but Mions. Mion dressed as Satoko will be the prompt for those. I'll put it out as like an April Fool's art challenge. Just Mion in all of these prompts. I believe. Did not show. Okay, here's the first part. It was a two-parter from them.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah, they did the atonement scene. And then the second part.
Well, I immediately like it, of course.
Right.
Oh. Renna, just fucking talk to me! We could have avoided all of this!
And here's the wood burning that Soberika did.
Yo! Oh, look, I think it's kind of obvious. Soberika MVP.
For real. Everyone did amazing.
For real.
But
oh no, yeah, everyone did really well. But Soberika was just like, just let them cook. Just let them cook. That's so good. I wonder how long that took.
Probably a while. I don't know if they put it out on the 24th or if they had been working on it before. But yeah, that is the end of the art prompts for the month.
That was really honestly, I that was really good. Really liked that.
Mm-hmm. And
so how much do you think you're going? How much are you going to change? Do you think when it comes to next year's like list and prompts?
A few of the very specific ones, like 1500 seconds, or basically the scenes, I'll swap out for like generic terms. Like I think fear is one I'll use next year.
Yeah.
And then I want to have one that's very winter themed, even though it's summer. Just because when else are we gonna have like winter Higurashi themed art?
I mean, yeah, of course. Like, it's because I think everyone you've had on has pretty much said just like how much they like seeing the village in snow.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be an interesting one.
I'll probably remove secondary cast 2, which was the day 25 one, because no one did anything for that. I'll swap that with like Takano or another character.
Yeah. Can't remember if I said this. I can't remember if it was before the stream or during the stream, but Takano's birthday is like sometime during the month, so it would be worth putting that as whenever her birthday is. If actually, because I found out recently that in the canon of the story, like the day after Watanagashi was her birthday.
Yes, it is June 20th, which was the Mion date prompt.
Oh, well then.
But next year I'll put Takano as her own for the 20th.
Yeah.
I just wanted to like space out enough between with like specific characters and
no, of course.
everything during. I'll probably drop another crossover one because there was 2 on there. Just leave it to one day. Sadly, no one did the something cute for Rena one. I don't think I explained enough. It was supposed to be like just a random item.
Something that Renner would find cute.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, could be literally anything.
Yeah, I think it was a good idea in concept, but like not something people would probably want to draw.
Hmm.
Other than that, I think everything's decent.
You could change it to be like, what did Renner find today? Like, what did Renner find in the junkyard today, kind of thing?
Maybe. Welcome in, Morganic. I'm not sure if you're someone that put in art or not, but thank you for coming in anyways. Rena would find the small Renner plush cute. Of course she would. All of the Rena plushes.
Or every piece of Higurashi merch she will find cute. I only did the first 2 days.
Oh, are you Rena alt? Okay. I think that's who that is then.
All right.
Okay, yeah, we showed yours, which was... I think it skipped here. Yeah, you did the Keiichi in a bra one. That I didn't notice was a bra until later.
It's very good. It got a good laugh.
20 seconds. There's going to be an ad break, so
hold on tight. Ad break incoming.
when we're back from the ad break, we'll continue this talk with their art since they came in.
Oh, my neck.
I feel that. I've been in this chair for like 4 hours, maybe.
I've been trying to exercise more recently, and it's been going questionably, to say the least. And sitting around is not helping.
Right.
I also had a big old meal before all this, so I'm properly like, "Ugh."
Is the ad
Just
showing? It's not showing it on screen.
It never popped up on mine.
Oh, maybe you guys like that. I don't know. But yeah.
So we just did nothing for like a minute there.
It gave me the alert saying there's going to be an ad break, and then nothing happened. But Morganic, if you didn't get an ad, were there any prompts that you would have liked to swap out? If you could? Oh, there's the ad break.
Oh, well, there you go.
Wow. That took way longer
Yeah,
than it
there we
should've.
go.
2 minutes.
Wow.
Oh, I hate Twitch's ads.
This'll still be in because of the VOD version as well.
Mhm. And those that are subscribed won't have ads. So.
That too, as well. Yes. Yeah, it was a little embarrassing during, I think it was Kitten's streams when I realised, oh, I don't actually follow you, probably because I don't use Twitch all that often.
Right.
So I was like, oh, well, try and do this as discreetly as possible.
I think there's something with Hunter too. He didn't realize he wasn't following.
We're fake friends.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't see
We corrected our mistake.
I don't see friendships as who follows me or not. As I made like 3 of my IRL friends mods.
Oh, well then. Yeah, they're gonna go see the list again. From what they've said there.
30 seconds.
Oh, I've got a thing.
Oh, is it the thing for channel points?
It was the I checked Twitter real quick and I was like, oh, someone's done something, and then it's you saying that you're live with me now.
I feel that too, because I'll open or wake up in the morning and it's like, oh my god, notifications. And then it's just people liking this random comment I made on a post the other day.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to get into more of like the shitposty side of Higurashi on Twitter. Get my following that way too.
As someone who has made a couple of shit posts in the form of videos, it's a lot of fun to do.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make another one, but I haven't got any ideas, but unfortunately.
I think of ideas
no.
as they come during like an episode, and then I just forget them.
Yeah, what's the Gen Z/Alpha one?
Pretty much take the characters or put them in like a modern setting, kind of like the.
Do you want to
Gen
show
Z
the
child.
example that came in?
Yes, let me show that. So like the person that put it in furthers had it as kind of like a crossover with Needy Streamer Overload, but also could fit in as just like them streaming or like on a phone texting shitposting.
It could be them as 21st century keywords.
Yeah, here it is. Or
Just,
like
just hanging out.
some shitposty
There you
meme
go.
like Skibbity Toilet.
Oh no.
Some dumb shit Gen Z likes now. Or like TikToker age.
me and Unchio doing the friggin' Da Vinci twins thing.
Oh god. I'm picturing
Da
that now. That's
stabby.
awful.
Oh, actually, I kind of want to see that. If someone can do that for next year, I will love you for the rest of existence.
Yeah, that's the art prompts for the month.
Honestly, all like I think we've said this before, but like all the submissions were really, really good.
Mm-hmm. Everyone put a lot of work into what they did.
Absolutely. And all that really matters is that people had fun.
Hell yeah. Were there any pieces that stood out to you as kind of like a favorite?
Oh, well, I've said before that I really like. I can't remember their usernames, I'm afraid, but the ones that we thought were like very sort of inspired by worms.
That was Diego something.
Yes, Diego. I adore the style that they had. As we just scroll through all of them.
Yeah, like this one.
Yes. It's just such a different art style from what not from what we're used to, really. Even if you're looking at like Yukishi's like original art, or even like the Studio Dean style, or the Bashoni ones, it's obviously a lot more cartoony. Like we said, like we got very sort of like Worms vibes from it. But I mean, even looking at the one on the screen, you can just see like how expressive you can make them, but you can still sort of like tell who they're meant to be. I really like that. I like the fact that it's hand drawn. It gives a very personal sort of real world texture and feel to it. I love their use of colors. Again, the hatching is really is in the words of Banjo-Kazooie.
Morganic says it reminds him of Pizza Tower, which I can see. I'm just... Both of us are kind of older and might not get that. So he connected it with worms, of all things.
Well, it also did kind of make me think of, and like very loosely think of like the Pantheon stocking kind of like art style, just with like more sort of like definition on the limbs and stuff. But yeah, I mean, like them, obviously, Soberika pulled out all the stocks.
Soberika had like 40 different art styles for each piece.
Yeah, very jealous. Very jealous.
Like this Rena Paranoia one was
Yeah, yeah.
And then you have like their Keiichi was very cute. Same with their Rena, which was on screen earlier. And then you have like the wood burning they did, and
The very, very envious, I guess, is the best way to kind of put it. Just like the like, God damn their talent. How dare they be so talented? Share some of it with us.
right. As for a favorite for me, obviously all of them, but Soberika's 1500 seconds was very
Yes.
like I don't know the word. It stood out a lot.
Impactful.
I like their Sayana Uta one for the crossover.
Excuse me. Yes.
And then another Soberika special. Their Watanagashi surprised me. It was one of the first things I saw as I woke up. I was checking to see if people put in prompts. I'm like, oh god, I love it, but why is this the first one I see?
I think it's the curveball, and that's what makes it stand out. I also just think it's very funny, which I don't know what that says about me, but you know,
because it's the surprise of like you have these cute ways you could take it, which is good, and then the duality of Watanagashi's meaning being the literal cotton drifting and barrel drifting.
They're not wrong. Oh, my dumbass brain, like when we first saw that, the first thing that came to my mind was, "Who touched my spaghetti?"
Oh my god. Which, if you're new in chat and didn't know, Soberika made an uncensored version of this in their post for it. So if you want to see that, go find it. Because they went detailed.
You can actually see what what Rika had for dinner that night.
You can see the rice granules in the small intestine. But yeah, to not traumatize anyone new coming in, here's Satoshi.
Agoo! Little agoo, babby Satoshi.
But yeah, that's to kind of close off the art stuff for the year. And we'll bring it back next year with a few new prompts, a few swapped around, improvements made to try and get more people involved instead of like the same like 5 putting in the prompts each day.
It's like I think I said this last year, but like we can like things can only get bigger,
right,
and more like more known. It's only the second year, and as someone who has been watching the streams, either watching them back or being able to join live for the majority of them, thank goodness, it really has been really cool just to see this grow, you know. I still can't believe, like, this is the thing that gets me. I still can't believe that you got friggin' Bess of all people to come and do this. Not to say that like they wouldn't, but like in terms of like well-known figures in the community, she's like the upper like echelons, and like she said herself that like she doesn't like, she's not like necessarily like a Higurashi like content creator. That's just one of the things that she's covered. But it's still mad to me that you got them.
Especially last year, because I was talking to Drew about people I was going to bring on potentially, and I was like, oh, I definitely want to get Bess on, but it's hard to find out where to contact her.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, she's probably going to be really hard to get. And all I did was I reached out through a DM and I was like, hey, do you want to do this? And she's like, yeah, sure, that sounds interesting. Like, oh, okay.
That's not good. Thank you.
Same with
That's
Hedgehog was one that I wanted to get too, that I figured would have been harder, so I just like contacted her business email. um, so it's good to like expand out of just the Studio Weeb peoples, because that's getting the whole message of the Matsuri event out, which is to kind of bring people together outside of just our groups and who we know.
And I mean, now that you've got your claws in, you now have like more people outside the group to help spread it in the future. It can only expand and grow.
Yes.
I mean, goodness knows who you're gonna get next year. Have you already got like any ideas as to like who you'd like to have next?
Realistically, or people I have in mind now?
We're spitballing at the moment.
Okay. People I was given ideas through from Drew. There's someone that does music, like fan music for like Higurashi and Umineko. I do not remember their name.
Okay.
It is further back in DMs, but I'll reach out to them.
That would be a really cool one.
I've reached out to Epica, who runs the one of the major Higurashi Discord servers.
Okay.
She said she'd potentially be open to it, but just kind of needs to know sooner.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like next year, so
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty soonish.
If I had someone reliable who could operate as like a translator, I would love to get any of like the Japanese cosplayers or artists on.
Yes.
I definitely want
'Cause,
to branch out and get more of the Japanese fandom involved in this too. At some point, I don't know if I get someone that can translate for me, or if I just heavily hammer down studying and trying to get it myself. I don't know how that would work for the English speakers in chat, but
that might be one that you would have to like maybe pre-record to then get like subtitles for if you were doing that.
That would make sense too.
Yeah.
That or I guess translator would have to be the easiest option then. If I don't go
Duolingo time. Yeah, that's probably the gonna help as well.
Dima Lancaster would be someone I'd like to get some time.
Yes.
Or I don't know if she's more involved in Higurashi or not, but another cover artist, Lian Lee or Amelie, I don't know what she goes by now. But she's done.
Oh my god! If you got Amelie, holy crap!
And I know she's
okay. So you found a way to one up Bess. All right then.
Well, that's theoretical, and there's further ways to one up it with who else I'd like to get on. But Amelie, if I could get her, she's big on Cardcaptor Soccer and VA'd one of the characters in Clear Card.
No, really?
Mm-hmm. She's Akiho, the blonde.
I like Clear Card arc is still on my to watch list. I've been very
Let me see what character name it is.
Yeah.
But she's in that, and she also covered the opening for that too.
Yo! Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Imagine it. I'm boggled. My mind has been boggled.
If I could get her or Dima, that would be pretty peak, and then we could talk Cardcaptor Soccer with someone on stream.
Yes. I mean, I do have the omnibuses of the original manga, if that's anything.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then who else would I have? I would love to get any of the voice actors from the English dubs.
I was gonna say like the biggest thing you could probably do would be to get actual voice actors from either
I'd like to
Like
get
the original dub, the
06.
Funimation dub,
Mhm.
any of them really. I know that I forget her last name, but she voiced Sadako in Go Sotsu. I know that she's like really big into Higurashi and the fandom. So you might be able to worm your way into a conversation
And now
into a conversation with her.
with this growing a bit more, it has a little more validity. So it's not just like us kind of shitposting.
I mean, like if you do try to get any of the Go Sotsu voice actors, you might have to like edit out all the bits where we've been like, "Oh God, Go Sotsu, am I right?"
Yeah, it'll spitting on it. Brittany, I don't know how to say the last name. Lauda. Lauda.
Yes, yes, yes.
What else has she done?
She's done a couple of things that I've seen because I am a dub watcher. I'm a filthy dub watcher.
Darling in the Franxx, Hitman Reborn, Made in Abyss. That's just stuff on my list. Dr. Stone, that's the big one. That's not on my list, apparently.
I still haven't seen that.
I haven't either, obviously.
No. I've actually just to like because of course it's us. We're going to ramble for half an hour now.
Oh god, right.
I've been watching and if you haven't started watching it, I think you'd really enjoy it. Kaiju number 8.
I have not seen it. It is on my list. I need to also watch Ranger Reject.
I have not heard that one.
It is The Boys meets Power Rangers.
Oh, yes. No, I do know the one you're talking about. I don't know what one. I don't know what streaming service that's on over here. But I've seen little clips of that, and yes, of course. But I think I like because my friend who's also like a big Godzilla and like kaiju fan. He was like, "Dude, you're gonna want to check this out," and I was like, "Yeah, sure, okay, I'll check it once I've finished this other thing." And I've been really enjoying it. I think you'd get a lot more out of it than I will or have been. But it's really good and really funny and highly recommended.
And not another future guest that would one up everyone possible would be Ryukishi himself.
Imagine that, though.
Perhaps
getting him on.
Perhaps the video going to him might weasel my way in.
Get yourself in his good books. You're like, oh, so there is actually a Western audience. I had no idea.
Right, he's gonna find out next week. And whenever this video gets translated, if people put in their translations like they fucking said they would. Yeah, that'll definitely help, I think. As for ideas for future Matsuris, we've tossed around in our secret server potentially doing a charity event.
Okay.
We just don't know when we're going to do that. Be it next year or the future. And that could be something like playing Daybreak together, or the Family Feud idea we had, which was kind of fun. Yeah,
we were joking last night about Family Feud, what we call Family Fortune over here, and people were saying that I should be the host for that, which is very humbling. I think because our host is very spray tanned. I think I need to spray tan to try and match his energy.
Ours is Steve Harvey, so
I know it's Steve. Yeah. I've seen videos of his reactions to certain things. What was isn't there one that's like like this might be Daybreak, but isn't there one where it's like a basketball game, but it's the Higurashi characters?
I have it downloaded.
Oh, right, okay.
It is incredibly difficult, and there are no English instructions. It is near impossible to play and like do anything in it.
I love it.
I could probably stream
I
it
am
as like a
here for it.
I could probably stream it as just kind of a fuck around, I don't care stream, but there's no way I'm getting 2 hours out of that.
I mean, not with that attitude. Um,
True.
um, things that we could do. Well, I suppose for the charity idea, it would make logical sense to line that up with whichever year we do it, being on the day on Watanagishi itself.
That's what I was thinking. And I have a few charities in mind for like youth mental health.
Yeah. All good causes.
Mm-hmm. So with that, I guess we can kind of. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, you mentioned some sort of like musical thing earlier.
Oh yeah, there was one person who DM'd me, and I shared this in our planning committee server. They sent me a long message saying they felt like really inspired by the event and wanted to kind of run their own sort of thing alongside it, involving like a musical concert, be it online or like in person, which in person would be incredibly difficult.
Oh yeah.
But I
need to get my passport reinstated because I want to be there.
I pitched them the idea of doing kind of like those online music collaborations where each person does one instrument or vocal track and combining that into its own video.
And I'm guessing it would be like a version of Dear You.
That's what I had in mind. It would be like the Bond one, which has like all the VAs.
Oh, so that's how Drew's gonna get that made. He's gonna say, look, we're doing this for charity. We're doing the musical thing. We've got people collaborating from across the internet.
I haven't mentioned
VAs
it.
Get in that booth.
I haven't mentioned it to Drew yet, but that was just something.
Oh well, he's probably gonna watch this at some point. So
hi,
Drew.
And I'll mention in messages with him too that that's something we could look into next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, the art prompt will happen next year again. Potentially the music thing. We'll look into how we can do that feasibly. More guests next year. We got the TV dramas we're gonna watch together.
I'm really looking forward to that. After watching that live action movie, I'm really looking forward to it.
Right.
I know we keep saying it, but like we were so surprised by just how good Shrill Cries of Summer was.
Yeah, that first one was amazing. The second one was good, but not as good.
Yeah. Is there any way that we're going to be able to upload that? Do we know yet? To
that VOD
the
is long gone.
Oh, did you not even get a copy of it?
No, I didn't save it. I figured copyright would have killed it.
Fair.
Same with why we're cutting the episodes
to be fair.
out of the VODs.
We've got we now have lost media. That's how you know we're official.
You gotta be here first thing to catch those.
See it live or never see it at all.
I guess with that, there's not really much else to really bring up, unless we want to announce the super secret thing we might do next month.
That is entirely your prerogative. I will be here to also comment on it.
Okay. Hunter's not here, neither is Drew, which is sad, because those are the other two involved in this.
Yep.
So with the movie watches, we thought it was really fun to do those together, and we had an idea to do kind of a Mystery Science Theater type series on the channel, watching random movies with like lore and like some semblance of story behind characters.
Which was initially said as a joke, I want to point out. I think I joked about it and we all took it seriously.
Oh, I thought you were being serious. That was like an amazing idea.
I was joking because of the Mystery Science Theater thing.
No, I'm completely down for that. I don't know anyone on like Twitch or YouTube that even does that. Unless it's like
oh well then.
Mystery Science Theater re-uploads. but that combines a bit of like VTubing, which I talked about having interest in with Kitten, as well as combining my normal movie watch streams, which are fun, and I get to share dumb, cheesy movies with people.
Hell yeah.
So we're gonna do something similar to that next month. I don't think we'll do the whole VTuber aspect of it, because that will take time to get sprites and all that done.
I think we also need to figure out the exact kind of dynamic and rapport that we want, because like especially if we're showing movies, or because I think we also mentioned like maybe doing TV shows, whatever, like because there's of however we can do it.
Right.
I think we need to figure out exactly kind of how we're going to bounce off of each other, what we're going to do if we pick something that actually is like really significant to us as a person. Like I've always had a very strong connection to the Indiana Jones movies. That's what got me interested in filmmaking. If we wound up showing those somehow, because we probably won't be able to because Disney owns them. But like just as an example, like it's how does that then work as the characters where we're meant to be like experiencing them for like the first time or something?
That's why I pitched the idea of having a human host that accidentally picked up on a transmission from the ship.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, oh, I could be like a kind of ambassador to you guys and show you movies that I feel represent certain cultures better. Or just shit that we like.
So so they've like picked up the signal and then transmitted back or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, sometime next month we're planning to kind of do a movie watch together and kind of pseudo pitch this and kind of show some of how it goes. And we'll figure that more out in our group chat.
Do we want to give away the current name?
Real Boys.
We're real boys.
Hell yeah.
I picked that. I got that name. That was my idea.
Of course it was.
I'm making it known.
It was peak.
Oh.
And
No, it's real as in like a film reel, so it's double E.
Yeah.
Real boys.
That, like, your ideas for this probably were meant as jokes, but we've just latched onto them as, oh my god, that's amazing. And it cannot be topped.
Real Boys was legit. The joke was, oh hey, we're a bunch of robots experiencing this for the first time. But that was a joke, and then people like you all were like, oh yeah, this is a really good idea. We're going to do all this and that, and I was like, guys, it was just an idea.
Nah, this is
it was just a joke.
We got the lore sheet going.
I haven't even looked at it yet.
I don't think anyone has since they put in when it started. But yeah, our first movies we're gonna do next month, being summer. I felt like it'd be fun to do, even though Crew's not a big horror guy, to do kind of the Friday the 13th knockoffs. So like Sleepaway Camp is a really big one. And then maybe The Burning, or do one of the random Friday the 13th sequels that aren't as good.
Oh, so I don't even get to see how it starts. It's just, oh, he's just here now. He's going around trying to find a worthy person to play hockey with.
I mean, we could do the first one.
I'm just saying, if we're just randomly starting with, I don't even know how many there are.
There's 12.
Good, because I was going to say the 13th one.
There's surprisingly not a 13th one. There's 13 Halloweens, but not Friday the 13th.
Very funny then.
But yeah, that's kind of the game plan for next month. As the super
we'll
secret
see.
project.
We'll see how it goes.
Hopefully you guys enjoy us all together. Not necessarily in character yet, but just kind of showing what it could be.
And who knows, maybe just us being us will convince everyone enough to just be like, yeah, we'll just do it as us, and I will be saved from the embarrassment of doing law stuff. And now we're just here, a set of disembodied heads on this lovely park path, enjoying the shrill cries of summer.
Let me get some like cicada sound effects going.
Oh.
Sounds of nature.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. The shrill cries are crying.
I can't hear them on my end, but I'm sure they're in the thing.
I paused them now, but let me get your free redeem now for Nipa. Nipa. Thank you for
He did the thing.
Cicadas were crying for real. But yeah.
For real?
Oh yeah. When they cry for real, for real.
When they cry for real.
But yeah, if you missed it, that episode really kind of helps sell the point of Higurashi. It's the everyone coming together to help someone in their time of need or getting past traumatic events. And that symbolism of coming together kind of helped inspire the Matsuri event last year, and is the big message for it each year that I do it. I guess I'll answer and expand on my answer from last year, what Higurashi's meant to me with that. Last year I got very like personal to the point of crying last year of the deep personal relations to each character and my past and where I connect with everyone. And Higurashi kind of symbolizing hope and a way out of the dark times. This year has opened up more to me and feels very similar to that episode of Keiichi, where expanding that question to the fandom as a whole, I've gotten a lot of like really deep responses from people and people sharing what the series has meant to them, and getting messages just in general of like how they feel inspired by the event or happy that someone's doing this. It's helped give me a sense of purpose and something to look forward to and be happy for each year. So thank you to everyone in the fandom, that be it you've submitted art or reached out and sent a message wanting to be in the video, as well as thank you to like everyone that's come on this year and last year as guests. Crewe, especially today, so I'm not just talking to myself the whole time. Yeah.
I'll say again what I said in the chat last night. Is I think I said something similar last year. Of course, we're all here because of you and all of your hard work, and I think we all appreciate the effort that you're putting in on your end. And again, as someone who has been lucky enough to be able to actually watch some of the streams this year, watch them live, it's been something to look forward to at the end of every week, or the beginning of every week, however you look at it, and to connect more with this fandom and get like different perspectives and things. And that's all because of you, buddy boy.
Thank you.
So be proud, hold your head up high, and then put it back down, because you deserve some rest.
Thank you. And now that my camera's been off this whole stream, people don't see I'm crying like last year. This time it's not depression crying, it's happiness.
Oh.
But yeah, that's Higurashi to me. And I really hope and keep hoping that this event grows to more people each year. And
It can only go up. The only way is up. I'm sorry.
You're But yeah, that's how important this series is. And again, I'll keep saying this every time. Thank you, like, everyone in the fandom and all the great people that have been involved this year and in the future and in the past.
And in those parallel timelines.
Oh, of course.
Who knows who else we could have gotten?
Oh, I forgot I was gonna show the video that someone else put in.
Oh yeah. So we mentioned at the beginning of the stream that as part of the video that Yan is going to be sending to Ryugushi at a convention that he's going to, he asked for people to submit what Higurashi means to them, and he showed off one. It was either last night or the night before that was sent in. That was actually kind of like set up and like sort of like a little skit thing.
It was like very, very creative. I was very
Yes, it was.
surprised by it.
Yeah.
Make it move already.
You're doing all right then. There you go. Right.
Empathy.
Let me
What do you mean?
pause it.
Well,
If there's a way I can.
Have you tried pressing the pause button?
I don't see where there is a pause button.
It's usually where the play button is.
merge that
Is it going to play the
recontextualize our
audio?
understanding of them completely as people, even as they bounce around between moral extremes.
I
It
can't
forces
check on
me
my end
to
because
face
it's
the
not letting me
complexities
on
of
mute.
love and hate. And it
you
reminds
guys
me
hear
that
it
the people
as
in
it's
my
playing?
own life are much the same. I'm glad that When They Cry exists, because ultimately, I think it means looking past our pain and our trauma and
Big
striving
reload, see if I can
to
tell.
understand one another as human beings.
There's like
That's
no.
nice.
It is playing.
Now would
It
you
is playing.
Oh, okay.
finally make a move already?
Happily,
I don't hear it on my end.
but first,
I can't hear it either.
what about you? What does When They Cry mean to you?
What does When They Cry mean to
Oh, so it's
me?
playing, but you can't hear it.
I suppose if it allow the game to continue, I'll answer.
I've had to
To
bring it
me,
up on. I've had
When
to
They
go into the
Cry is
stream
a
itself.
tale of humanity.
Oh.
Even
That
in
sucks
a
that,
world
like, I can't
with
hear it, but
witches
whatever.
and demons, the root of it all is mankind's selfishness and selflessness.
But yeah, I was
We're
very
all
surprised
human,
by
we're all good and bad.
their
Mm.
The
creativity of doing a
vulnerability,
skit
the
with it.
realism of
In
these
cosplay.
stories. That's what makes When They Cry inspiring. When They Cry helped encourage me to write my own tale, to write stories with broken characters and broken relationships, and to find the courage to share with others. That is what When They Cry means to me.
That's beautiful, Doctor.
Thank you. Now will you finally make your move?
Happily, my friends. But before I do,
Yeah, that was that. That was a big surprise to me.
It's very cool. They get the creative award
Right?
as well as a round of applause.
But yeah.
And yeah, there was an Erica painting in the background as well.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
With that, I guess that finally concludes Matsuri month for this year.
Matsuri 2024, round 2.
Oh yeah.
Ding ding ding.
For real.
For real?
This next stream will be Wednesday, where I'll keep reading Higurashi throughout the month. But I'll also be continuing F, the Latter Tale, on other days that I stream. Be it Mondays and Saturdays, I believe I'll do. July, as we mentioned earlier, will be our special project reveal with Hunter and Drew and Crewe and me.
Yeah.
In a sort of lax sense of the way we're imagining it.
Mm.
yeah, hopefully everyone can be involved next year and keep putting in art and drawing everything. Uh,
And maybe someone will finally step up to the plate and try and get this championship belt off of me for
Yeah.
the longest guess.
Someone has to take the dual belt of longest stream between the 6 hours.
Undefeated. Oos, 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 oos.
Crew's 6-hour stream record versus the school day's 6-hour record.
Well, it depends. Are we going to count this? Are we gonna add time onto my record?
We got 4 hours.
No, I'm saying, are we going to add these 2 hours
adding
onto the 6? Is it now an 8-hour record?
We could put an asterisk on it. This way, it's near untouchable.
Yep. Because I'll be completely honest, I'm like if anyone even comes close, I'm going to be like, please don't. It's the only thing I have. doing like the little finger touch thing.
The uwu fingies, hell yeah.
This is what a tiny house roof looks like. Oh, please don't take my title.
I guess that's kind of it for me, so I guess we'll go right out to someone. And let me first make sure that there isn't a Higurashi streamer on, because last night I missed it, and there was someone I found that was very lovely, and I talked to their entire stream.
Oh.
I see someone is streaming Higurashi right now. That's probably me. That's normally why I don't check the category, because it's like, oh, it's probably just me.
It's probably me.
We'll go, because there's no one in these. Apparently 40 categories for Higurashi. One for every chapter and extra chapters.
wow.
We'll raid someone that we brought on earlier in the month, Kitten. Oh, whoa.
Oh, whoa, go say hello to Kitten.
Who
And ask her why
is-
she wasn't here.
She's streaming.
Clearly, this was the more important stream.
Right?
We needed a natural artist on here to be like, this is how you do it.
Oh my god, I should have told her to come on for that specifically.
You've only just thought of that.
Yeah. I am so... This month has just killed me in terms of brain cells.
And here's me being like, actually, hatching is the right word.
Oh, fuck me. This is the person that made the art for my channel. Mainly the profile picture of Shion,
Oh my god.
as well as the lovely Mion and Shion chibis that are up on top of the normal screen.
Make
Hey.
a move already.
Oh, I'm Hedgehog now.
Yeah. Oh, that video is playing again.
And they're back.
So let's go raid Kitten. Tell her that
Oh.
I was dumb and forgot to ask her to come on for this one about art.
What is he like? Thank you everyone who joined us, and for whoever catches the VOD when that goes up. If this is getting a VOD, I don't know.
I'll send it in to Drew. I'll have him put it as a VOD. We didn't make a thumbnail for it, so we'll just
We'll get Kitten to make it. We'll get Kitten to make a thumbnail for it.
Kitten, make us a thumbnail. Even though I forgot to ask you to come on for the art stream. I've got an ad waiting in her chat, so we'll just wait like 15 seconds. But again, thank you for coming on. Thank you everyone in chat that came in. Thank you, Kuchi, for following. I see you. I didn't get the notification for it earlier.
And I hope you're all ready for the next themed month, which is of course the Red Dwarf themed month, where we all celebrate that great big red bucket in the far off future.
Oh, I guess I forgot to mention. I posted a poll on Twitter. I do plan to find other creators for other series and do something similar to this. So,
Oh well.
yeah, I guess late announcement as it's about to raid in 4 seconds.